What's up guys, Xbox Tech Junkie back today with another video. Last week was the end of X019, so today I'm just going to jump in and talk about some of the new stuff that we got. Not all of it, but some of the key things that I thought were important that I want to talk about. So let's just jump right into it. Alright, first things first, Halo. Now unfortunately 343 did not bring us any Halo Infinite news to X019, but they did bring us some sort of Halo news, and that is Halo Reach will be officially releasing on Xbox One and Windows 10 December 3rd, and also Steam. But, you know. This was kind of actually unexpected news. Somewhat, there was a leak that morning that had said that Halo Reach would be releasing as of that day, so last Thursday, for Xbox One and then on PC on December 3rd. And I was a little amazed by that just because, as far as I know, Xbox users only got one flight. And while the flight was, not terrible, it still had some problems that I thought we were going to, get to work out in the next flight, but I guess they're just jumping into it and saying it's ready. It does concern a lot of people in the Halo community, me included, not only just for Xbox, but as well as PC. From what I've heard from people who are playing on the PC flights, there's still a lot of problems that have not been really addressed yet. And it's concerning that 343 is just already launching the game. A lot of people are nervous if it's just because they're trying to get as much as possible onto Halo Infinite now, and they're just saying this is kind of what we got to do. I don't know for sure. I'm a little concerned as well, just because I really think it isn't completely ready. But as far as I know, I don't know anything. That's pretty much the thing. It's 343. It's on them to decide if it's ready or not. And like they always told us, when it's ready, and I guess it's ready. So remember, December 3rd is when Halo Reach comes out. If you are a Game Pass user, you can buy the campaign for $8.99. If not, it is $9.99, and that is just a DLC for MCC, not its own separate game. Well, it is its own game, but not one you can just download. It's a DLC to MCC on Xbox One. Now, a lot of people are wondering, well, why would I buy a game that I already paid for? You're technically paying for a new version of Halo Reach, so $10 is $10. I don't think it's completely terrible, but that's just me. For PC users, if you go onto Steam, from what I've seen, there's a list and it shows you, each game you can download. Right now, it will only be Halo Reach, and then they'll start to add more and more as time goes on. Moving away from Halo, though, we did get some new announcements over at X019 that I want to discuss, and that is Obsidian Entertainment, the developers behind our lovely Outer Worlds, has already developed a new game. And now I should state that this isn't the exact same team who did Outer Worlds. It's another team within Obsidian Entertainment who is making their own game called Grounded. And I personally think this is a really cool game because it's basically Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, but in survival video game form. You basically play as a person who's been miniaturized inside a backyard where you can, run around all the plant life, see giant insects like spiders, tarantulas, ants, and all that kind of fun stuff. And it looks really interesting. I kind of want to play it. Most people are a little concerned because they're like, this doesn't even look like something Obsidian would make. As I said before, it's not the same team, but personally I think it looks interesting, and if you haven't already, go check out the trailer. I'll try to leave a link down below. Next is Kart Rider Drift, a really, really big PC racing game. It's kind of like full-on drifting. I watched the gameplay for two pro members who played it, and it seemed really intense and really fun. Like I said, it's a really big PC game that is officially coming to Xbox One. And not only that, but games like Yakuza from PS4 and pretty much all the Kingdom Hearts games are coming to Xbox. So if you've ever been a fan of the Yakuzas or the Kingdom Hearts, those games are officially coming to Xbox One very soon. As far as that, Wasteland 3 will be a first-party RPG coming to Xbox. Now, this is pretty big news because one of the problems a lot of people say Xbox has is we don't have enough, not only first-party games, but RPG games. Most of our first parties are small indie titles or, first-person shooters. Wasteland 3 is a pretty well-known RPG, and they're officially announcing it coming to only Xbox, and I believe Windows 10? I didn't actually get that part. But as far as I know, Xbox One exclusive, which is pretty cool because it means, hey, Microsoft is listening to us. They're getting as many developers as they can, and they want more games for us. The next big thing is Project xCloud. Now, there was some Project xCloud news there. Nothing completely official, just that it's almost ready. They're still working on it. It will be announced sometime next year to officially release. As far as I know, they're still only doing, basically flights or, beta testing only on Android devices. So if you have Android 6.0 and up, you are able to go to Microsoft's website or Xbox's website and apply to, test xCloud. A lot of people who've tested said it's really good, has some minor, problems. Me personally, I use iPhone, so I don't get to use it just yet, but I cannot wait to use it. One pretty cool thing about it for anyone who is not an Xbox player or is not a fan of the Xbox controller, if you love the DualShock 4, Microsoft did announce that the DualShock 4 will work with Project xCloud. So if you're more of a fan of the smaller and more weird mapped out controller, you can definitely use that on Project xCloud. Speaking of that though, another thing that will work on xCloud is Xbox Game Pass, which is pretty cool because that means not only are you getting access to all your games that you have from your console, you'll get access to hundreds of other games that you want to try. Like let's say you're out somewhere for a couple of days and you don't get to play at your Xbox, you log on to your account, go to Xbox or xCloud, and you just search through the library and figure out what you want to play and download it and start playing it, which I think is a really, really cool thing to do. So that's pretty much all the major news that I personally picked out from xCloud. There was a last bit that I didn't get only because I got a little busy with something else. But those are just some of the things that I liked and some of the things that I'm excited for in terms of Xbox. Last thing I want to discuss before closing on the video is Halo Infinite's development. Now, there's been a lot of rumors in these past couple weeks, and like I said, I don't like discussing rumors, but it's something that kind of concerns me as far as 343 Industries. People have been, there's been rumors saying that there's just problems internally with 343, people are leaving, employees are just not enjoying either the work or some of the pressures that are going on. There's just a lot of stuff that are being put up. And there's this, I don't remember the website, someone from Twitter showed it to me. It's a website that shows off, basically reviews of working for 343. And a lot of people have really good feedback about working there. They're like, love the place, the community is great, the people there are ambitious and energetic and really want to, try their hardest to make, one of the best games for the fans out there. But on the other side, development-wise, it seems there's a lot of problems going on. And like I said, I don't like discussing rumors. All those forums could be just some dude typing stuff to make it look like Halo Infinite and 343 as a whole is having just a bad year. The only reason I'm discussing this is because I'm a little concerned how 343 has yet to respond to any of this, because it's been circulating within the Halo community and no one from 343 has really came out and said, hey, no, this is all fake, do not worry, we're fine. Or at least come out and saying, yeah, there's some small problems, but nothing that's worrisome. Like, I get if it's problems inside the studio you don't want to discuss, but for the fans who are really throwing in their last chips, their biggest hopes for this game, I think it's wise just to come out and tell us, like, is there a problem? Because like most fans will understand, like, making a game on the scale of Halo is probably not the easiest thing you could ever do. While Halo Infinite has had, well, once it comes out, 5 years to develop, that doesn't mean that things have just gone smoothly. I'm a little concerned with Halo Infinite's development just because, like I said, last year, they were still working on the engine, and then next year the game was released. And so far, we have not even heard of anything about the flights coming, especially with Halo Reach now technically ending its development, as far as I know. So I'm personally just a little concerned about how the development for Halo Infinite is going. Like I said in my last video, if they need to delay it, I am perfectly okay with that, because I want a game that the fans will love, that I will love, and that 343 is proud of. I don't want them to release a game and be like, well, that's the best we can do. Like, no, you need a game that you can go, that this is it. This is the best game. You're going to love it. And if right now they're not feeling like that's going to happen by, holiday 2020, go ahead and delay the game. I mean, unless Microsoft not allowing you, which Xbox or Microsoft, please just let them work on the game. Like, I know you want to release Project Scarlet alongside with Halo Infinite, but if this game is not ready, don't release it. I'd rather the game be perfectly working on my Scarlet than me being like, oh my god, this is just another, problematic game that's on a newer console. So I would have to say, please just give us some information. I would really love to see at least some like development videos talking about like, hey, this is currently what's going on with Halo Infinite. Here's how far along we are. Here's basically what's going on. A couple of months ago, I think someone from 343 released on Twitter saying, would you rather have more, information about the game's development, or would you rather have everything kept secret until we release like advertisements and trailers and other info? And most people said they would prefer just to have as much info as possible. And I feel like with Halo Infinite, we haven't really gotten that. There's little to no info on it. We haven't heard anything about Infinite since E3 2019, which is all the way back in June. And we're about to end the year and go into 2020, which is supposed to be release year. And I really think that 343 really just needs to, be honest with us and just tell us what's happening. Like, I won't be mad unless they're saying we hate this game and we don't want to play on work on it anymore. That's a problem, but I doubt they're going to say that. But basically what I'm just saying is I think that 343 really needs to just go ahead and step up and tell us what's going on and just be honest with us, because I'd rather them be honest with us than release a game that has like 500 problems and then they tell us 6 months later after the game was released, like, oh yeah, there was a lot of problems with that development. It's like, thanks for telling us now. So that's just my own personal opinion on what 343 should do. Again, they are their own team. They are doing what they can do. So whatever they do, I will respect, but that is just my personal thing. But tell me what you guys think down below. Should it, 343 give us more information on Infinite, or should they just kind of keep continuing like what they're doing? Should they keep it more under wraps until they're ready, or should they just kind of, come out and say, here's what's going on? Let me know down in the comment section below. But with that small little rant out of the way, that is pretty much it for this video. Like I said, there was a lot of cool stuff announced at X019. Personally, my favorite is going to be Halo Reach, just because I'm excited to finally play this game at a full, fresh 4K and 60 frames per second. Playing the flight was amazing, and so cannot wait to actually get my hands on the final product this December 3rd. And you can pre-order it through the Xbox Game Store or the Steam Store, or more than likely the Windows 10 Store. I have not actually looked there yet, but I'm almost 100% sure it's there. So if you haven't already, go pre-order your copy. And that's pretty much it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.